Caleb Muftwang, the governor of Plateau State, has described the recent wave of violence that has claimed over 50 lives and displaced thousands as a genocidal attack, alleging that the assault on the region is sponsored and deliberate. The attacks, which began on March 28, 2025, escalated with a series of coordinated invasion of villages across Boko's local government area of the North Central state. On Wednesday, April 2, the attack escalated in several communities of the LGA, displacing many and leaving a trail of destruction behind in Rui, Hoti, Tadia, Manguna, and Dafo communities. The death toll from the recent attacks reportedly rose to 52, according to local authorities on April 4. This followed the recovery of 40 more bodies on Wednesday and Thursday nights, while the search and rescue team kept combining the bushes or combing the bushes for missing persons. The governor made the remarks, stressing that the attack were sponsored and aimed at wiping out entire communities. Muftwang, who expressed outrage over the continued killings, attributed the attacks to unidentified terrorist groups. The chairman of the Boko's Cultural Development Council, Masum Fudang, on Wednesday, April 2, accused suspected Fulani headsmen of carrying out the assault. Okay, now the question is, since there has been a statement, like you stated, that the people that are actually, coordinating this issue of insurgents in the North Central and all of that, are people within us. If there's a question, if there's a reason that we know who is causing this continuous killing, why has nothing been done about it? Just like Zulum has come to decry the whole resurgence of attack in Borno State, Governor of Plateau State has come to make his statements. It's just here and there of statements. Why has nothing been done about it? Why has the way forward not been stated? Okay, we are redeploying another set of troops. This is the steps we're taking to, and put a little stop to this whole menace, the whole insurgents happening in the north at the moment.
Well, I would say that, like I rightly said, while we are discussing on the other topics, there is no sincerity on their part. I believe that the governor, who has rightly said that people are sponsoring the attack, is being given security votes, isn't it? He coordinates, I would say that he is the chief security officer of that state. He works with the DSS, he works with the police, he works with the Navy, Air Force, and all of that. These people are what under him, though they take control from the federal, right? Now, you are saying that you know that people are sponsoring this attack. What have you done as the chief security officer of this state? Now, if you feel that you don't have that capacity because you believe that it is the federal, quote and unquote, that control the overall security of the country, have you reached out to the president? And another question is that even if the president has not been reached out officially, is the president, who is the number one man, the number one citizen of this country, not aware of what is happening in this area? This should be the question that we need to answer. I want to tell you that human life are not valued in this country. Hence, there would have been a drastic measure in combating this hydra-headed monster.
Okay, Comrade Onem, I'm going to hold you a little bit. The question would be, why this continuous discussions about Borno killings, Plateau killings? It's just to call to the attention that it's happening everywhere and nothing has been done about it. We can literally have to carry Benue killings, Kaduna killings and all of that just to get the attention of the people that are supposed to do take necessary actions, against this attack that's continuous, and also to get to the point to make people understand that none of those North Central states are actually safe as it stands. None of them are safe from this whole insurgence, and the governors just keep coming to make statements. Nothing has been done about them, literally. I just wanted to drop that there. Please, you can continue.
Do you know if the governor on his part has been trying and his effort is not good enough? I've just told you that the man who controls the security architecture of this country is the number one. The number one man. Who is the president of this country? Now, my question is that, is he not aware of all of this? See, there are things that, as a president, we need to take drastic action. We need to give an order. I've said this in time without number. You control the army, you control the navy, you control the police and all the security agencies of this country. Is there no way you can give a marching order? To me, I have been seeing it. I've been seeing it on the part of insincerity. Our government are not sincere. Our government are not really ready to solve this problem. That is why this issue persists. I have just recommended something. Declare a state of emergency. Don't remove the governor. Ask the military. Deploy all the security architecture to that area. Whether this thing will not stop. Now he's talking about those who are sponsoring this thing. Can't the government, he himself as a government, can't he go for those people? I cannot say that people are sponsoring this thing without knowing the people who are sponsoring it. In other words, the governor is aware of those who are doing it and he knows them. So why do you keep on complaining? Can't you go for them? Today, when there was this explosion at Bodo, right, that led to the declaration of a state of emergency in River State. That very day, the following day, I heard that they apprehended those boys, isn't it? Why can't such measure be used in those areas? A Fulani herdsmen spirits, that is what I've been asking. Are they spirits? Are they not human beings? Or some persons feel that they own the country. That is how I see it too. They own the country. But they forget that what they are doing is they are decimating the population of those areas. Right? We are one Nigeria. So we'll always be our brother's keeper. We'll always speak against anything that is happening in this part of the country. But what I'm trying to say is that the current governor and the government of this country should rise up and begin to go after those people. Sorry to say, during the era of President Goodluck Jonathan, some notable politicians then in the northern part, we have figured out as those sponsoring this Boko Haram, right? The governor may not be far from the allegation. It's still an allegation, right? May not be far. But what has he done to make sure that he put this allegation? What has he done to make sure that, yes, the allegation that he's making, finding that he goes beyond the allegation in ensuring that these people that he perceived to be the ones sponsoring this thing are being apprehended? Are they God?
There was a time the army actually came to announce that they know where most of these terrorists are hiding, especially Toji, the terrorist head, that they know their hideouts in the forest in Sokoto State, and something will be done about it. I think one of the governor came out to speak yesterday that, no, as a chief of defense staff, Nuhu Ribade, the chief of the defense.
He was just blaming.
Yeah, the residents should stop paying most of this terrorist dues, because you're aware that they actually pay their dues,
yes,
in order not to
be killed.
Yes. So if you actually know these measures that has been been going on right before you, why can't you actually use this same measure? Because they've come to talk about non-kinetic and kinetic approaches on how to alter all of this. Why has this measures not been taken? If you know the hideouts of most of this terrorists, why can't you break into those hideouts and literally stop this to a point, reduce it?
To me, the carrot stick approach that some are recommending, to me is not ideal. At this point in time, the government had to go in full scale and ensure that they apprehend those persons. I don't know why in Nigeria we continue shielding people who are doing evil, committing crimes in our society. The government has the power. See, let me tell you, if the Nigerian military wants to work, the Nigerian military is one of the best military so far in Africa. If they want to work, they work. But I have always been saying this thing. Is our government sincere? The man who is crying today, is he sincere? The governor, is he sincere? Are the political leaders in those areas sincere to themselves that they really want this menace to stop? That is, I have told you what is involved in all of these things. What those men stand to benefit in all of those things. Do you know the people funding these people committing this crime? So, to me, I think the government need to be sincere. The governor of the state need to be sincere and take a decisive action against these people. How can, as I am today, if I'm in my house or I want to go to farm in my community, then someone will come that I should pay him first before I'll go to my farm. This similar thing happened in my area, the area, when the issue of this bunkering activity that has destroyed my community was coming up. Those boys they will move by boats, fly boats, and they will be visiting community. In fact, they will write to the community that they want them to raise 200,000. Like, if they don't raise it, that they are coming to the community to shoot. It's just the same thing. Today, where are they? So to me, I felt that the people are not ready yet to put a stop to this thing. Because if they are ready to put a stop to this thing will stop. It will stop. Now, I know the role I played there. That I almost risked my life. When that activity was going on there, I was constantly on media. Right? Constantly on media. We wrote to GTF Akenema. We wrote to the police division at Akenema. But do you know one thing? Do you know one thing? Before your letter will get to them, the boys has already known that you wrote a letter, and they will call you. I heard that you wrote a letter to. So people were skeptical about reporting the activities of those boys to police, because even within them there we had betrayal, informant who were revealing information to an extent that some of the members of the community withdrew because their life was at stake. So I have been talking about sincerity. Are they sincere to themselves that they want this thing to stop? Because even within the military, if you look at it, how those people are attacking the military, you see that among them there they have saboteurs, betrayers, people who even give them information that yes, we are in so place. So this issue requires, to me, I see sincerity. Hence,